G-Land Salt not wanting to go get sent. Well, they didn't take our range. Okay? They're like new range
You should do recordings so they actually like stay there. When you stream, they go into a recording on Twitch and on YouTube, so pick one.
No, I'm saying it was on playlist.
I know that. I'm saying you should stream it. Whatever it is that you end up doing.
Yeah, I was like, sure,
That's okay. It means it'll be a shorter bout and people are willing to watch shorter videos anyways.
Yeah, like mine will turn like 2 hours of playing Call of Duty campaign.
Sorting the battlefield, inflict a total of 50,000 damage, and defeat one time. It's easy enough. Hello!
Alright.
Yeah, let me know when you're done that match, and then you can put me in on the next one.
Screw you now. Mike, help me now.
That's still got 16. Yeah, I was telling you about that. Oh, did you actually come in on Gundam?
yeah.
It's Haro. But yeah, until you start learning the ins and outs of like some tactics in this game, it's gonna be rough at first. It just is.
I think Cabrito
I want a mud rock, but I know I'm not gonna get one anytime soon. I think you have to be a master sergeant for a mud rock, same as an Alex.
I don't remember.
That was set up by range. I can get it done.
I am destroying this man.
Sergeant. Yeah, he does sound pretty aggressive when he was saying that. Yeah, he's like, she looks so cute extorting candy from people. I gotta work my way up to sergeant to get more shit. Especially since one of these things has the,
I guess I missed out for the holiday.
That
The holiday thing didn't end yet.
Huh?
No, you have to do certain things to get them. Did you read the mission?
Yeah, just look at your limited missions.
in your triangle menu, you got missions, and then you go in there, and then the limited. But it's going to be hard figuring out the UI at first because you don't play the game much.
Well, I don't like. I prefer like
Oh,
It's a great game underneath of that.
I need to go back and play it eventually. I didn't play it because I didn't even have a PlayStation 3 at the time when it came out.
Crossfire.
Oh God.
Okay. 2 objectives completed. Just saying. Oh, sweet. Gold badge unlocked.
Well, that's good. I don't think I've played it enough to get any badges yet.
No.
Oh, you were going to go get that Alex, huh? Yeah, there's a level 1 Alex in the store. But yeah, I gotta save up my tickets because someday that Gundam GPO2 is going to come back around and I want it.
To get that pumpkin on the head, I gotta do mercies.
Yeah, you basically just need to run in and just play the game and get better at it by doing that and see what people are doing and just do that.
I don't see the.
It can help to do the YouTube videos too. I can send you a YouTube channel that does almost nothing but the Gundam game here these days. And he's got some good insights.
Pumpkins?
The pumpkin head. Mission limited. Go to mission and limited.
Huh?
It's confusing. What it is missions are basically just like objectives, like get this amount of points in assist shots and shit like that. I forget what it is for the pumpkins, but it's listed in there. You just gotta scroll it.
Where do I go to?
Missions, limited, and it's gotta scroll in there.
Yep.
Alright, did I get an invite to that next match? That's a neat looking suit. So it's got like a red and white Fetty suit on. Reminds me of the Macross pilot suits. Alright. But yeah, set up a mission because my streamers are getting bored. Well, my watcher. My one watcher.
Top front will score up the battle.
Sure you can. Just get in there. You just need to do. There is no try, only do. And just keep doing it till it happens.
You do not. There is no try. You can, but it's easily monstrous.
And you probably need a rank anyways. I've seen them release some 3 stars too. Like I was surprised to see Mudrock show up in the typical store.
Wait, is this? Oh wait, no, person. Wait, who's that? Oh, I had another friend playing Deathwing still. Although I'm not even sure he's there actually.
Okay, take the invite.
Damn, she's so fucking hot, cat.
Snooty lady.
She's so cute in her costume, extorting candy from people.
No, she looks cuter than that. She's pretty basically wearing a fucking washer.
Oh, that's because she's got the little garter things on her legs, which turns any outfit into slut.
Yep.
Alright. What's my limit here?
400.
Yeah, it's the yellow number in the bottom left corner when you're.
I guess I can fix it.
Yeah, but just remember, you're stalling, not PC.
I don't think Pixie is stealth, is it? It's melee.
It's a stealth melee, though.
Is it a stealth?
Yeah, it's a stealth.
Really?
Yeah,
So basically,
With things, yeah. If they can't see you, they can't see you on radar. It's kind of handy if it really is stealth.
head rolling a bitch.
Trying to find this damn thing.
That's
Well,
basically
melee
it.
the living shit out of them when they're on the ground, then run away because they're going to get up invulnerable for a bit.
Alright, let's try
But
that.
just make sure that it's not stealth. That they,
And you got to learn how to. Eventually, got to learn how to do melee properly too, because you can hold left, right, forward, or neutral swings, and holding down and swing will knock them down. But you want to do that last if you've got other swings. And I'm trying to find out how many swings he has. Does he have 2 or 3?
it depends on which level.
Oh, here's Pixie. I'm gonna try and look at his.
Alright, ready to go.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he is a stealth. How about that? I did not know that. That's news that would have been good for me yesterday. All right, what are we? 400? Still worried about her trying to run that bow. I'm really not super familiar with anything in my 400. This may not go well. Do I even have this ready? I guess it's ready. Enough. Alright. May not be the greatest match, but hey. Ready up. Because if you don't, it'll kick us out. Oh, let me set up.
Boy needs to camp.
See if these people are ready up so we can get in our 3 rounds for the day. Oh, my hands. Oh, we're as ready as we're going to be. I think I'm in a Rick down too. Zip, 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 zip. Looks like I got a stern frost on my hip. And we're off.
There's a cave you will
Wait, Pixie.
Yeah, you are. Just don't follow
Here he comes. And I missed. And I missed again. Did I really miss? Ow. Dick. How did that miss? How did that miss? Oh my Christ. I think this game doesn't aim well.
You're gonna have me detained. I don't know what it is.
Oh god, the stern pulse takes forever. And then it fired after I got shot. Real good, game. Eat the floor. Oh, he suplexed him.
Hi, Ricky. I'm not. Oh my god, I missed.
Ow! God damn this thing. Yeah, I don't use this very well. Holy shit.
Yeah, I got it.
God, it hits so weak. Yeah, for this I have to be able to slash better. But it's not a raid unit, so it doesn't really get the slashes in that I want. It takes forever for everything to juice. It takes forever for this bazooka to cycle the next shot. How did I not even... That's horse shit. This fucking game, man. Everything just takes forever. And then he got me there. Yeah, I don't like this thing. Got him. Suplex your shit, motherfucker. Oh, I'm down. Help. I'm dying. I try to go backwards. Oh, that's bullshit. I don't know, but I was dealing with it, and then my blade went right through him and didn't hurt him. Turn this down a little bit. It's alright, I already knew I wasn't going to win this one. I don't like going up to things like 400s. They've got like all their stuff stacked out and shit. I know, but most people who do play it on the opposite side do. Boom, bitch. Well, I'm trying not to, but it's hard in this game. Oh no! And then it makes you think that you might survive it, and then you don't. I don't understand that. If they're going to choose to kill you, then why not just kill you outright? Oh, time's about to run out, so you might want to jump back in and just do whatever you think you can. It doesn't matter at this point. We're not going to bring it back 2,000 point lead. God, how does that thing run away so fast? It just nards its way out of there. Oh man! Don't I have maneuver armor or something? Yeah, I was boosting, that's the thing! I know what the fuck it means! I know what maneuver armor means. It means I was doing it and it still fucking stunned me for no reason. Because like, this game is shit.
Rockets, it doesn't work if it's a stack.
It's the only fucking Gundam game we get, and if we don't fucking play it, they'll stop giving us Gundam games.
Oh, yeah.
Can we do something other than 400? No. That,
well, that's only two.
You don't have space. It's not the requirement this week. Or at least not the thing.
Honestly, I mean,
chances are, if I don't have space as the requirement, you don't have space as the requirement.
Yeah, I know.
Let me find out who's on the phone here. Hello? Hello? No, they're not answering. Gundam Versus isn't bad. You get plenty of waiting in this. But the last great Gundam game was Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam, and that was way back on the PlayStation 2, unfortunately. And then after the PS3 one didn't do good, they just like gave up for like the majority of a decade. Actually, pretty much a decade. Because that was fairly early on in the PS3 life cycle, and we're about the end of the PS4 life cycle, so yeah. Well, we had Gundam games since then, so yeah, it was about almost a decade, yeah.
So what do you guys want to do?
Let me look at what's in here. Do they even have good options right now? Let me see. Well, it sucks, especially at first, because you got to take some learning and shit, but you got to put time in for that. They've got a 250 on Ruin City. Why aren't we doing that? Oh, yeah. I know you don't want to do it. I wouldn't hurt me that much, because I still have a shitty rating. I don't understand why they push so much limitations on what you can even go into. It's annoying. I guess they do that because they want you to try things, but it's pretty shitty. Yeah, if they keep doing shit like that, they're gonna lose what's left of their player base. You're supposed to give people more options to play, not less. And you can't tell me that the player base is so limited already that they can't fill them. I call bullshit on that. It will be like that soon, but yeah. Yeah, well, that's why I like co-op PvE. That's what I'm saying. And people are like, oh, that's just because you suck. Like, no, I was actually high tier doing, like, combat for a long while, to the point where I was getting reported as being a cheater, and every time they were like, no, he's not. But if you don't do well enough, people won't let you forget it. If you do too good, people will say you're cheating and not let you forget that. And in co-op, nobody fucking cares. The only people who complain in co-op are the companies when you find that, like in Anthem, oh, I could search around in these areas and run away from enemies and get chests and try and keep my life while doing it. And they're like, oh, well, that's cheating. Like, how is that cheating? They're still risking their life to find these things. Just let them fucking do it. It's a co-op game. Get the fuck out of here. And they wonder why fucking Anthem's in the toilet, besides the many other, major reasons. And they're like, oh, well, we're not going to give up on Anthem? Yeah, you're just going to do shit to make people want to give up, so when you do give it up, no one's going to complain. I know that trick.
Alright, inviting you guys to a room.
Alright, what are we going into?
250.
250 what?
Ground.
Oh, there is a 250 ground? I thought it was in rated and you didn't want to do rated.
It's not rated, it's custom room, which means we're going to have to wait.
Oh. Yeah, you gotta hurry up and hit join. See if they even join. That's the thing about these custom rooms. Unless you have like fucking like 6 friends, well actually more than that. I think the minimum is 4 on 4, so unless you've got like 7 friends and shit to go with you.
The minimum is like 1v1.
It may not happen.
Nice.
Oh, you made it only 1v1? Oh.
No, it's 2v12. Don't try to join.
It's 2 out of 12. I don't think it's 2v12 or it would not be good. Oh yeah, I gotta change my suit. This is not gonna work for a number of reasons. I don't think anyone's gonna join. I've seen this time and time again.
Yeah.
Is there a 350 ground room?
Yeah, but I think it was like a...
They make it harder and harder to enjoy this game, I swear.
Are you ever going to issue 20?
I think I did join.
Not you. There's someone else that keeps trying to get in.
Yeah, even at 350, I had some stuff to try, but not really at 400. Depends on dowage. What did I take? Oh yeah, I took a Rickdom 2. Did I? No, I didn't. I took a dowage. Yeah, we just chose a bad time to come on. Like what's the time cycle on these? Let me look. All I'm saying is that we could have just hopped out and then come back to this, but I guess you wouldn't be coming home until after 4 tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure back in Halo, there was even a way that you could start matches if it wasn't totally full. But in this, it's got to maximize the number, and custom rooms don't always get to come close to maximize that number unless you know everyone who's coming already. I'm just gonna do a different yeah, I might just clear out, do a rated match just to get this shit done. Since my rating is kind of shit anyway.
Oh, what the fuck are you board tank?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, the little tanks that are in the field, you can jump in them.
Oh yeah, them things.
And the hover bikes. Yeah, like hover bikes, they don't do much damage, but you could like be easily unnoticed as you just zip right by to the base, get in, and set a bomb.
Well, unless the person has a personal detector. Then yeah.
Yeah. I think you might even get detected even on a vehicle that's flying around, but it just zips by so fast.
Yeah.
And then unless they have something that really hits you, it's just like they covered in one of the Gundam TV shows. Is like, you're being shot at by a mobile suit, and it's like, it's actually really hard to hit me in a mobile suit. They're firing big bullets, but they have a real hard time aiming at things the size of an ant compared to themselves. Unless they're like really, really close. Not while moving, for sure. Have a better chance being hit in the head accidentally by a fucking shell casing.
Like that woman.
Yeah, I'll never forget that shit. I rewatched it too, and they changed the sound, because the original sound, I heard it when they first brought it to America. It rang like a fucking bell, and it was hilarious. It went bang! I had to have replayed that shit like 5 times. Gotta fortify that shield. Put it in the garage. But yeah, there's fun to be had with the game by all means. It's just a lot more fun if you can get your friends to get used to it and know what they're doing and then play it. And my clan barely ever plays together. And it is. It's a frustrating game. I ain't gonna lie. But once you get started, you do get kind of addicted to it, especially if you know what the suits are and you're really into Gundam. Then, yeah, it's like playing the quarter gotcha machine. You get addicted. Just start collecting mobile suits and make them look pretty. And then along the way, you get decent with a couple. Like me, I'll field a level 2 heavy arms, a slightly score under what I should be for that match, and I'll still reasonably do well because I know the mobile suit and I had a good run.
I'm in no free practice right now.
Yeah, the reason why I don't say do practice and just jump in unrated matches or even rated matches if you're D- anyways, is because then you're earning while you're learning. In practice, you earn nothing.
Holy shit!
Yeah, but you still earn nothing. You don't get points, you don't get those DP points or anything. Yeah, but if you're not progressing in the game, it feels like a lost opportunity. I guess maybe it's just me.
Plus, you don't know what your weapons are.
Yeah, shoot the floor, see what it does. If it's a possibly explosive, shoot it at the wall farther from you, see what it does.
Yeah, something. You missed. Just throw a grenade at me, asshole. I got my own grenades too, pal.
But yeah, I'll shoot a bazooka at the ground, think the AoE will at least stagger them and then nothing. Yet it gets done to me. Yeah, which is stupid. They just make a lot of bad choices. Oh, thanks, buddy. Oh, this guy who was like just nudging me off the floor and I got hit by something already. Of course that all misses, because reasons. Caught him right in the face with a grenade though. God damn it! Didn't even see him coming. God damn it. Yeah, there's that, and plus, when you can't do networking good, and let's face it, most Japanese games can't. Yeah, it gets discussed a lot, because they don't do GGPO rollback, and it's kind of required when you're not in Japan. And then I can't get on this for some reason, and now I'm dead because I fell off the wrong side. And then I swipe him first, and it doesn't matter, because it doesn't count, because reasons. I'm so dead. Now they're just kill stealing from each other. But yeah, I can't dodge roll out as a support unit, so the moment I'm detached and no one's got my back, I'm dead. And And it feels like they really should, especially one like me that's really not that heavy. And now I'm by myself as soon as I log in. And now I got 2 people on me. Yeah, I'm just raped. I logged in where my friends weren't, and I can't even see my own body. Dick. And they're just trying to kill each other all day, every day. I got some damage in, but that's all I could hope for in that situation. I went in thinking there would be allies there, and they just leave me to die. It's like they get nothing of the whole concept of support, and it's just bad. Like, there's a number 1 just sitting right at home right now, and he looks like he's doing nothing. I don't understand it. Is he trying to repair? Because it really doesn't matter if your entire team's getting slaughtered. Like, if I could land there, that would be great. But I can't, because false difficulty. Suck it! Oh, he just, oh my god. I downswiped him, the damage took, and he didn't go down. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? He even took the damage, and he didn't fall over. Is that like a special custom part or something? Holy shit.
I don't know, what type of bonus was it?
I wasn't sure, it all happened so fast. He's dead now, though. Damn it. Of course. What I wouldn't give for the ability to double charge. Yeah, but they give support absolutely nothing when it comes to evasive maneuvers, and it's really shit. Like, oh, well, you shouldn't have to. Your job is support. Yeah. Welcome to average online gameplay, you fuckwits. Make a game that works for real life, not fucking the concept of what you think should be. I mean, they'll give you a full Gatling gun, and then it does the damage of only head Vulcans for the sakes of balancing. But then when it comes time to actual gameplay needs beyond that, it's like, oh sure, it wouldn't make sense. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, speaking of not make sense, these guys are all rolling together as a team, and our team's just not here. The best I could hope for is maybe kill this guy. And it's not happening. He's able to recover faster than me for some reason. They took the entire, like, fucking map of spots, and our team is still separated out the asshole. It's like, what the fuck? Hey look, look, not even assist bonus, thanks. You literally have to fire like 6 rockets to hope one lands. And I'm out of bullets. Oh, he caught that. Why is he out there by himself? What happened? God damn it. Dude, fucking work with me. This is what I come into half the time. And of course my rating failed out the butthole, so now my rating's gonna tank. Top assist score, because I was actually helping my friends. Top diversion, because I actually know how to strategically play. And look at that. We even had someone leave the match, and yet it's still gonna dock us, even though that we were making a comeback. The rating system is just so trash.
Like I said, there's other games we can play with X.
These clans that like, oh, you gotta be a B- to join us, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Rating means nothing in this game. It means that you were willing to disconnect at the right time. You're like, oh, but that's not true. You have to successfully play. You'll get... It doesn't matter. It's a good chunk of what happens. It's... Don't bullshit me. The truth is, Bamco should fire a whole bunch of people who work on this and get better people. You get 1,000 donkey punches. Yeah, it sure felt like it. I mean, what is DP supposed to stand for, money terms, in this game? Like, what's it mean? What's DP mean in this game?
Development points.
Development points.
Yeah, I have to this thing.
It's like, congrats, you got 1,000 donkey punches. Well, let me get my rating knocked down some more, why not?
That's why I don't play that.
Yeah, but I'm only C- anyway, so fuck it. And they're like, oh, you're C- now, you're not a rookie anymore. Motherfucker, you're telling me that if I was still in the D's, and yet I'm rated a Master Sergeant, you're going to still consider me a rookie?
Yeah. Until you hit, like, Master Sergeant or something.
That'd be funny as hell if you get, like, Master Sergeant, and then you finally then get a rating, like, higher than D, and it's like, oh, we can't call you a rookie anymore. Motherfucker, I'm nearly your superior officer!
Yeah, who knows? I'm not racist.
Go through fucking 3 tours of NAM, still get called rookie. That's what that feels like.
Ow! I'm in this.
But yeah, I don't have a suit that I'm, like, happy with in 400s yet. At least not that I got familiar with. I got something for 350.
What are you forgetting?
Oh, there's some units that have a skill that'll blow that off too. It doesn't matter. It won't damage you, but it will stagger you. Incidentally, that's why sometimes I'll run forward to hug the enemy when I know I'm going to die, and then chances are they stagger, and my next friend can beat the shit out of them.
Ow, you mother!
I mean, that's the bonus of going in, fighting, riding something with thermonuclear engines. Because, yeah, a Dom runs on thermonuclear jets, so might as well run up, hug them, and die. If you're going to go out with a bang and be functional. Probably nuclear weapons is one of them. The Antarctic Treaty covers like a whole bunch of shit, but yeah, I'm going to follow this guy. You're bright red and look like Char. Sure, why not? And of course it goes the wrong way, because reasons. Suck on a grenade. And of course it didn't hit. Yeah, he walked into that. Jesus Christ. Did he really just get me through that? Seriously? He must be mad about that. Bet he's mad about that. That missed. Are you shitting me? Fuck you, game. What a load of horse shit. Oh, bitch! I'll go around this corner now. I see that rocket launcher. Oh, my legs are shot. Ugh. Oh, they're not that bad yet. Wow. Invincible shoulder dash, no longer invincible. It had a problem even before, but damn, I got a head start on shouldering into that grenade, and it was like, nope. Like, well, I'm glad that no longer works anymore. Like, a whole bunch of other things. Great. And now this guy's coming for my life. And he magically hit me with an axe. God damn it. At least I killed somebody with a barrage, but damn. Just fucking damn. On sortie, no kidding, asshole. Oh shit, look at this. Shit. That's bullshit. Wow, where are my friends? I have the whole fucking other team beating on me, and my friends are nowhere to be seen. They're like, at least shoot from afar, do something. Oh my god. Okay, I see someone firing up. What was that? Oh shit. Ow. Oh god. I don't know what it is, but it feels like they blatantly aimed for me with those missiles. Yeah, it's not even worth playing. Oh shit. Protect me, friend. Last minute kill. Woo! Beauty. Well, at least they were getting some good kills out there. And I've got top individual score. Who's the other guy? Ride something or other. There we go. I put my rating a little further back up. Sortie 3 times. Good. A really kinky chair? I remember when I saw a really kinky chair in a movie. What was the... Oh, hello there. But, what was the name of that movie again? Tokyo Gore Police. That kinky chair.
Yeah.
The only... It's the only chair I've ever seen that will pee on you. It's terrible. No, that was the highlight right there of how bad the movie could get, was the fucking...
A police officer with a fucking...
A gun of what?
penis gun.
That thing was fucking crazy.
Oh my god, you guys are...
Tokyo Gore Police is hilarious. It's not even a hentai, though. It's a live-action horror film.
Why?
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's so bad, it's hilarious. The armor designs aren't bad, though.
It was creepy at first, but then it became like campy shit.
Team what?
He's not
Like,
from the
it
80s.
looked like-
He doesn't understand.
Like after a while, near the end, it looked like an episode of
Yeah, imagine the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, only the nightlife is really dark and depraved, where they have chairs that live and pee on you, and people in S&M clubs with snail eyes and weird body modifications. And then everyone bleeds buckets of blood like an anime, and people who are mutated have things like chainsaw arms and penis guns. That's Tokyo Gore Police.
Ow!
Yeah, well, the moment you try to explain the movie Tokyo Gore Police, if you were monetized, you're not now. I am, but I'm not monetized either, because it doesn't matter. YouTube demonetizes everyone who's not sucking the right dong. It's just really the tall and short of it. Like, if you're, like, the right person who happens to wink know somebody, you might be able to be fine. Kind of like Twitch thoughts get away with everything because they know that's where their money comes in, girls shaking their boobies. But, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my feet are cold.
I did a daily too, but I'm going to probably do one more since I had 3 people watching, but now I'm back down to 1 because it happens that fast.
Alright. Well, I'll see you again.
Alright, I'll see you later. Yeah, after I finish this one, I'll probably maybe watch a show or something.
Yep.
I'm getting rather hungry too. But yeah, it's a love-hate relationship with this game. There's so many things wrong with it, but it's not the worst I've seen it. I've seen some pretty bad Gundam games. And I'm sick of everything being fucking Call of Duty. Like, where are giant fucking robots? Tell you what, though, you could play Daemon X Machina if you have a Nintendo Switch. That's like a fast armored core that actually makes sense.
Yeah, you might want to try.
Last Hexen I remember is not what I... Yeah, Hawking. Hexen is a very different game. Oh, look at this sneaky peachy asshole. Eat some missiles, Dorsch. Oh, fuck. I think I walked into my friend's gunfire. Sometimes it's good to shoot just to see if he'll walk into it. This day, he did not. Okay, there's way too many of us trying to go through this little hole, so that's not going to work. That didn't work either. God damn it, go through the hole already. Be a man. Wow, that sounded very suggestive. Well, that looks interesting. Yeah, it's pretty beastly for them to give them that. Whoops. I also hate it that you can't turn around in midair all the way around. Shit. I sure hope that got him. Didn't seem like it, though. Yeah, it didn't get him, of course. I've helped you, friend. Oh, shit. Ah, God, what's the smoke in my eyes? Oh. My eyes are burning, and I'm thinking some smoke is around here. Oh, God. Whatever's in the air right now is burning my eyes. I wonder if it's from the work on the bathroom. I sure hope my friends are going to start helping me. How are none of these hitting? Smack! Oh, there's a tank coming for me. You little asshole. God, it's so hard to hit little people. It's like chasing down a leprechaun on fast forward. It just doesn't happen. Okay, I tried to call for an air twice. Okay. Where'd you go, friend? Over yonder. I really do want to get like some little guys, especially since they're like so you can paint them dark. They don't have glowing bits all over them like a pixie. But now that I know a stealth is a pixie, I have to admit a pixie is a stealth. I mean, well, I hit somebody at least once. Yeah, bitch. You all thought that you were going to get around there and do some damage? Not now, you're not. Real quick with that. Tell me none of that hit. Seriously? I need to support him. Smack! One more for my count. And I survive. Not sure if we won though. Hey, look at that. We did. Beautiful. Didn't get any top scores, but that's okay. Top scores seldom really show the heroes of history sometimes when you make key little changes. I like being that guy who just does a good shitload of damage, then everyone else gets the kill and the assist. Oh, look at that though. Getting some praises. People understand. That's nice. Especially since I didn't lose a single mobile suit that run. How many did I kill? Killed 3 suits, lost none. Top assist score. 3rd best out of the whole round. Not bad. Not bad at all. Silver box. Let's see what's in it. 5 tickets. Which is actually kind of good, as silly as that may seem, because I need to get my tickets up for the day that my mobile suit gets into the recycle ticket shop. So what are you playing? Still playing Gundam?
Yeah.
But yeah, it is. It's a frustrating game. There's a lot of things that are still wrong with it that are probably always going to be wrong with it. Netcode being one of them until the day if they ever come up with GGPO/rollback. But headed into the new generation, some of these companies are going to have to wise up and realize it's expected now. Because everyone's been asking for it. The new Guilty Gear looks fucking deliciously beautiful visually, but the fans are hounding them for GGPO/rollback in the netcode. They're just going all in, like saying GGPO/? Rollback ? Over and over again in the chats. They had like a live stream where they actually let the chat go up there, and everyone was just like cluster fucking the screen with GGPO rollback over and over again. So if Guilty Gear doesn't do it, it'll still have players, but it's getting to the point where a lot of people are saying, you know what, if your game doesn't have rollback, it's probably not going to be the main thing online. It just won't be. Let's see. Alright. And I'm sending a message to somebody. But I got my Halloween shit, so. But yeah, I might cut it here. I got my 3 in for the day and then some. Actually came away with a little bit of a higher leveling up to the rating, but not a level up out of C- yet. Maybe I can work up to that C next time. I should just start going in on rated matches and see what happens. See if I can get to B- and then be like Alloy. never fucking touch rated matches ever again. Or ranked matches, whatever they call them. But yeah, you just need to stop getting frustrated with it, understand that it's broken, and then you just understand the ways that it's broken and how to use it.
What was that?
But yeah, just don't even get frustrated. Just keep playing it till you understand what they're doing, and then do some similar stuff and get a better feel for it.
Basically, you just jump on one guy.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. And it happens. It's just is what it is. You could eject and frustrate them some more if you do it in time by holding circle button or crouching and tapping it, but if you hold it while running around, they expect it less. And then if they take all the more time trying to chase you, they can't very well, do the job they're supposed to be doing. Because they're chasing you for like a measly 25 points or something. Plus it gives time for your respawn for your mobile suit to cool down. But yeah, logging in for your dailies and doing pretty much 3 matches for like those 3 like obligation missions to get your gold coins for the day. Sometimes just doing that and then logging out is a good way to go. But the more that you grind, you do have more chances for tickets, the gold coins, and the development points, aka donkey punches.
Well, the fucking game's doing something.
And this Drosy is trash. Yeah, it's too bad we can't get something that has cool mech designs that, like, I'm into, like the Eastern designs like these, into a game that functionally works. I guess you do have Daemon X Machina, but it's so hard to get people to even play that because most of my friends don't own a Switch and have that end online. Even though that the online for Switch is like only $20 for an entire year. And being that's majorly co-op, it's worth it. Because even if there is some slight online delay or issues, it doesn't matter.
That's bullshit. This guy's using a rocket. Into a sword. That's cheating, man.
Well, you can switch to other things during a cooldown. It's like throwing down a weapon and moving on to the next one if it's not working. Which that works, but even then, some of the weapons you switch to them and they take a while before they initiate, which is weird.
Yeah, but they give a while.
Well, melee weapons you actually can switch to and use pretty quickly. It's like using a pistol and dropping it and pulling the sword in a single slash motion almost with that kind of speed.
Well, we fucking lost. So.
But like the fucking, like some of the really big charge beam rifles, they take like a whole fucking 3 seconds before they can even be fired.
Boy, did we fail him, though.
But yeah, it is frustrating. There's a lot wrong with it. Let's see. Link model. Yeah, I played it long ago, and I don't mind it so much, but when I played it, I logged in long ago, like when I made an account when it was brand new, and then I went back to it much later, and because I logged in already, they didn't give me my free mech like everybody else, So I was literally playing with nothing but like time trial, like for free period mechs on random, because I had not even the starter mech that I was supposed to have.
I don't know, I got fixed.
Yeah, well, it's under a new team these days, I think.
505.
Yeah, a team that really actually did rather revitalize it. They did a pretty good job bringing it back. But yeah, if there was something that had like mech designs like, say, Cybernator, aka Assault Suits Vulcan, or Assault Suit Lanos, and they made that into like a skate around, jump around, slash, and shoot shit, I would love that. And they try so hard to make mech games so mechanically different from, like, say, Call of Duty and these other games that have, like, just, you're already playing on a video game controller, just don't make it harder than it has to be. Just make it mechs, give them the options that mechs have, and use controls like some more of the successful first-person shooters. It's not that fucking hard. Chrome Hounds?
No, one other program.
Okay, their robot mech is kind of a double.
The one we had the Chrome Hands, we had the dash side to side.
There's a lot of them. I would say Virtual One as well, but probably not that.
Well, I can't get off.
What were the mech designs like? Oh, Titanfall? Nah, that was after. You had to go for a bit. Damn. I know there was an MMO free-to-play one, but they shut that down. I'm trying to remember the name of that now. But yeah.
Yeah, it was one of the games that started with the whole dash and
Gundam Versus? Because there's a lot of mech games that we can dash because, like, boost dashing.
This one was the first one. This one was the one we played after Chrome Hounds.
Man, there's a big gaping area where there wasn't much to play after Chrome Hounds with mechs.
I know, but I'm saying they said, oh, this one game. It didn't last very long.
Oh, did it have like a massive controller that came with it? Because that's a one that Capcom did. Well, there was on an Xbox that had a massive controller that you'd have to play it with. But it didn't have that much. Oh, I guess it did technically have dashing. Damn, I can't remember the name of that one right now either. But it was on the first Xbox then?
Xbox 360.
Oh. So I was about to say, Chrome Hounds didn't happen until the 360.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd have to go researching. Because 360 didn't have much, because We were supposed to get a Gundam game on 360, but then Crossfire did so bad that they were like, you know what, fine, you don't get Gundam anymore. They just kind of went away for a decade. Chrome Hounds happened, but Chrome Hounds' concept of you need to get the towers if you want to talk with your friends went out the window when party chats got added. Everybody would just go into party chats. That hurt that a little bit, but it was still kind of a fun game. But then a lot of people weren't playing it.
I don't know why I stopped.
And it was kind of a key point of its communication and fight design. But yeah, visually, especially with the filters for the cameras, that really made it look like you were looking through on cameras, and the cameras would be assigned to certain weapons on the rig. That was really realistic, and I like that.
Well, I like the fact that you would sit there and actually you would sit there and go into a mission.
Yeah, part of the problem is that a lot of these games don't have voice chat to local anymore. They just gave up on it. And then it's like, oh, well, you have D-pad things that you can just give basic commands. Nobody wants to do that when they're in a fucking fight. They're busy moving their unit around. It's why people do voice chat in the first place, so you don't have to fucking try and type or any of that horse shit when you're trying to play a game in the middle of a fight. But I guess they thought that, oh, well, a bunch of kids will yell and curse at each other. So what? They were going to do that anyway. Fucking ban them if they're that bad. I mean, I yell and curse at the screen, but that's because no one can fucking hear me that matters in the fight, really. That's gonna, give a damn. And like YouTube when I'm streaming, but I give two fucks about that. Cause
thinking like Chrome House, where you're sitting there actually doing something.
well, you can capture points, and then you can do airstrikes from them.
Like Chrome House, you can sit there and actually, feel like you're on an actual mission. An overall mission. You get like this different factions and stuff that you join, and
Right, I got you.
this just feel like versus games where you're going after people or they can ask you because they don't want fucking I don't know. I don't like it. I mean, I like Gundam. I was always a fan of Gundam when I was a kid, but this, I don't know. I can't get into it now.
Yeah, it's definitely not one of those instant gratification games. And yet, it doesn't do what it really needs to do to capture a lot of people unless they're really diehard Gundam fans. And then they generally have to move on to the same exploits as everyone else, like bazooka slash, bazooka slash, bazooka slash, over and over again. Plus they get custom parts over time that some people are literally just sitting in lobbies for draws over and over again just to get boxes without losing rating and all that jazz. And that's how they get parts too. And then the moment you fall into one of those matches, and if you capture a point or hit somebody, they'll all jump you because it's not what they were trying to do.
Yeah. This isn't worth it. Same thing with GTA.
Yeah, they do it in GTA because, they want to pimp out that they have this best kill-death ratio, but that's really not the kind of game to really rate that. If you want to prove yourself as having a really great kill-death ratio, you should probably be playing either a fighting game or you should probably be playing a shooter that's more attuned for, actual competition for that. not Grand Theft Auto Online.
Yeah.
But they do it anyway because it makes them happy, and Rockstar does absolutely nothing to deter them. Like the jet bike that you can respawn over and over again because they still class it as a bike, even though it has no effect of a bike whatsoever, other than it has a front and a back and you straddle it like a bitch. And yeah, it's like, what the fuck? You're telling me because it's a vehicle that I straddle like Pamela Anderson on a Rockstar, that suddenly it classifies as a bike so they can respawn it with their MC over and over again, and it fires missiles and is faster than everything and hard as shit to hit? Yeah,
Exactly.
That's bullshit. And then, okay, fine. If you're going to make the open lobby like that to those kind of assholes, fine. But then don't make it so every mission you do that is part of your business or whattever has to happen in that same environment. That's just stupid. But
well, like I said, I was doing a mission where I had to gather myself for my business, and I was sitting there.
yeah, we're talking about the atrocity that is GTA 5 Online. But because the money they make with the shark cards, they're like, oh, well, we must be doing something right. So they just do every deprived thing to a video game possible, because people will still play it and give them thousands of dollars, like, an hour.
When it's just kids that think their parents make it up.
Yep. Much of the time, yeah, it's just kids that got a hold of the credit card and put it in.
Yeah.
And now they actually have an actual casino that you can use real money. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and they're like saying, oh, fuck yeah. Oh, it's like, you put real money in, and shit out.
It's gotcha.
Yeah, it's just digitalized in a different way.
And they're like, oh, well, we can't make enough money to make the game lucrative. Okay, it's called make a good game that makes a good theme and then sell merchandise with it. You know how Saturday morning cartoons made their money? It wasn't off of the episodes. It was getting kids interested, and then they merched the hell out of the toys like He-Man and Voltron. That's how it's supposed to work. Make a cool video game. Give a video game price tag. Fine. Fair DLC? Fine. But if you want to do something like gacha and shit like that, then make some fucking physical toys and just fucking sell them, or make them real easy to get to. Shit, make an online market thing that, like, oh, we'll spend like $5 and you'll get a gacha thing. Fine, great. So, other than that, then yeah, make it so it's like I find it in the field or something like that. I don't think Gundam does it as bad as some people with the whole gacha thing, but if loot boxes get, that law put against them, that's why I'm partly really afraid to put money into Gundam, because the moment they make those loot boxes illegal, that's like pretty much their entire premise of how to get mobile suits other than DP points. And if they can't monetize the rolls for suits and parts and shit, like, what are they going to do? They probably don't want to, just do a simple fair, oh, well, there's this suit, so this amount of money for this suit, because then people would get the ones that they want, and then they'd have to do probably all the more actual balancing work.
Hold on a second.
And then they know they wouldn't make as much money for as much work, and unfortunately they're like, oh, well, we couldn't survive on that. You can if everyone has to deal with it, and when those loot boxes go away, everyone's going to have to deal with it.
All because one company decided to make a decision of blocking for extra time.
But yeah. And I know you've spent probably like over $1,000 on this game already in just fucking coins for rolls.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I haven't spent that much.
You might want to double check. Because you've been doing, Well, yeah, I guess you had to start when the West thing, because you had to play just the Japanese one where you couldn't spend yet because it was in Japan.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm playing game.
I'm gonna. Let's see here.
Oh my god, this is a huge life for that next one. You want section with the host. Mother! Yes. Lakewood, Sandy. Shot in my head. What is the thing? I don't remember that. Shot them. Gene seed.
I'm like recording. Well, I got a second person. If they're gonna sit there and watch, maybe I'll actually. Oh, nope, they all left. I should like edit the end off of this video that's just sitting in the shot not doing anything. Now that YouTube has its own little easy to edit thing where I can clip the end off, it's easier now.
Yeah, I really wish I could find that video. I can't find it.
Possibly. One of these days I really need to learn how to do proper editing. Let's see. I'm often tempted to do it by a Dom Troppin. Equipment to start with. Rocket launcher. As much as I like DOMs and I was able to use them rather well in another game, they are a little bit harder to get to grips on in
Yeah, that's already. I forgot my friend. So,
what? What game? Oh. Yeah. Does it give you like a lot more renown that way, or what?
Yeah, it does. It's like easy one, like almost 1.2 or something like that. And then of course, like 2 hard is 1.5.
Well, if you get good XP even for a short run and then get murdered, you still get more EXP per second in a theory. So it might be worth it. Well, that's just like terminology. Like the overall amount of time, like it would be the same thing as almost saying like damage per second or miles per hour, so on and so forth. It's still more for that a lot of time than you would be if you were doing the other thing in theory. So yeah, if I like played a game for like only like 5 minutes and still got like 2 times the EXP even though it killed me faster, then it's still faster progression, thus it might be worth it. But I don't know for a fact with that one.
Something happened.
Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of bugs in Warhammer games.
Yeah.
Kind of like Gundam. There's a lot of problems with Gundam games. It's a shame. It's a shame. The stuff that I love, people don't do properly. And then someone will argue, oh, it's just not done the way you think it should be. No, I'm pretty sure that if you don't do rollback by now, you're doing it wrong. If you say that this thing is going to shoulder through this thing hands down and it doesn't because of, delays of netcode, yeah, it's doing it wrong. It's not a case of just how I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, even the things that would go wrong with our equipment in, like, Second Life, we had a way to make it part of the game as part of the lore that would make sense. Like, okay, if you fire a heavy bolter, it had a chance that if you just went full on without stopping, that the script would, like, kind of lock up, and it would just make a not so pleasant noise and stop firing, but it would reset itself because we coded it to protect itself. So it just counts that if you lay on a heavy bolter for that length of time, you might heat it up to the point of jamming, and it made sense.
Yep.
In fact, if it was in a hostile environment and a lot of people are shooting all the more, and it had a chance to do that more often, then yeah, it's a hot zone. It's hot all around, thermal hot because of all of it. And so yeah, so our things actually would work out. This doesn't. Maybe at least come up with some bullshit as to why it's like that, then, that works the netcode into, why it's not working. Give an excuse, at least try.
Yeah, my landlord gave his money.
I can imagine why.
I'm not back on that.
You get angry as shit at the game, they'll do it.
Yeah.
I was gonna see if someone was ready to do another thing like watch a movie, but she got tied up with someone else. In all honesty, I got tied up in the conversation when I said I was ready to, so that's probably why. Let's see, I might do one more. Nah, I should probably quit out.
Whose rocker is that?
For when I'm hungry.
Okay.
It's probably one of those old ass metal desk chairs.
No, it's not actually.
I didn't say it was bad, I said an old ass metal desk chair.
I'm saying not old.
That's not what you said. You said it was actually a good one. It's just old. That's what you said.
Yeah, basically.
So basically you were countering me with a thing that doesn't counter. How new is it?
I don't know.
It classifies as an old ass metal desk chair. That's fine.
I think it works.
Yeah, it just creaks a bunch, I understand. Like, I was given a chair like that back when I still, back when we lived in our ye old house I grew up in, and I was upstairs. So they would, like, my dad would complain, like, oh, you're making that noise up there. I'm like, dude, it's the chair you gave me.
No, it's not what you think.
And it's like, well, what is he going to do? Tell me to get a chair? I'm like, dude, I don't even have a job. I mean, like, I'm not even in high school yet. Actually, it was probably around high school time, because he wouldn't even let me have my own computer until, like, fucking... God, I don't even think I had my own computer until just before fucking college. And then he was like, oh, you could just go to the college grounds to do all your schoolwork, homework. No, motherfucker.
Yeah,
That shit lasts for hours. And I'm already going to be there for hours doing classes. And my fucking school is in Philadelphia, and I live in Jersey, asshole. So, like, what the fuck? He has this magic belief that, like, oh, well, you could just use the computer at school. Get the fuck out of here. I'm like, oh, well, you could go to the library. Library doesn't want you to put all your super things of Photoshop and shit that you're learning. If you're going to school for fucking, like, computer work, you own a fucking computer.
There's no way you can hold all this stuff in there.
Well, you go to school for fucking.
Oh, if only. I'm already a fucking connoisseur. But, yeah, I should end this thing here. And then I should eventually go back onto YouTube to clip the end of this shit off here so people aren't bored looking at my garbage. Alright, at least I got my shit in for the day. That's morning. My fucking Liam Nielsen mech pilot. He has a specific set of piloting skills.
I was noticing that in the Deathwing game, that one facing that one healthcare Kelly with Nielsen.
Did he really?
Nielsen. Yeah.
Huh?
He says one of the apothecary faces in Deathwing looks like Liam Nielsen.
Kind of does.
He told you he'd find it.
He has a specific set of skills. It's to heal you until you hurt.
Okay, so in a hard mode situation happen, like only a few are active.
God, even in easy, that game likes to brick your shit, like, early on.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, here's a whole bunch of assholes out of this pipe that's closed, but we're going to say it's open. And then they come flooding through the gates that are still closed.
Alright, you guys both on Gundam there?
I'm logging out of Gundam now. I'm going to see if I can watch a thing with someone online. And if not, though, I might play more Deathwing. We'll find out. First I should log out of this. You need to look back. You need to look at your radar or look back. You gotta make sure people are... If you're not willing to look at the radar, then shout moving forward. It's really that easy. No, you don't. You're like, oh, I have this... I only stop where there's too many aliens in front of me for me to move forward. We know, and that's why we're watching the other direction, and then you start again without telling us. That's exactly how it happens. If you truly did constantly move forward, you would just die. That's just how it is in that game. But if you are keeping on moving forward, it's fine. But the moment you stop, there's a lot of times why we're walking past you backwards, because we didn't even realize you stopped. Then we're fighting the things that are still behind us still by moving back the other way, and then you take off and then keep moving and don't tell us. I know. So, I used to literally run a fucking army for 5 years. Yeah. And this was very much things we had to bring up in Second Life. That's why also the hallway rule. Pick a side and stick to it, because you're not going to dodge a bunch of the shit that's coming at you anyway. And the moment you run left and right, you're stopping your friend's bullets from hitting your enemy, which also doesn't help. You're better off taking some of the brunt while your friends are able to kill those things faster.
Same thing with Left 4 Dead.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's why when you run ahead too far ahead and I notice and he doesn't, I'm trying to space myself evenly between him and you. to make sure that whoever needs the backup gets it sooner, and also so he knows where to go. That's why you have to worry about spacing with a squad. Also something that needs to be talked about, and that's why I do that. More often than not, in a lot of games that require you to stay together, I'm often watching that map and providing the spacing lookout, because that way I can back up you guys and also leave pretty much something of a radar trail so they know which way they're supposed to go to catch up to the lead again. Which I've also done in Second Life when we're doing boat parades. You have to, be the assist spacing.
Why does it get so fucking red? You guys are not. No.
Yeah, you left it like that. It was what you were doing the last time when I was watching you play it.
Okay.
Turn off your mods. That's all short of it. It's like going into Left 4 Dead and wondering why you're getting ass raped by a bunch of Care Bears. Dude, turn off your mods.
Care Bear mods.
Yeah. It's funny you should say the My Little Pony thing, because that was exactly where I was going to go next. Dude, why am I getting anally evaded by a unicorn's horn? Dude, take off your mods.
Yeah.
Why is there a koala on my head? Dude, turn off your mods. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was a good movie. Yeah, it was The Cabin in the Woods. That's what it was. I'm pretty sure. Right, I should get out of this game and kill this stream. I'm gonna see what's going on with food, because it's late again as usual. So I might need to make something, but looks like I might be able to get back into Deathwing. Looks like who I was gonna watch with is just kind of hanging out with their own thing. So that's fine, because I'm late now. Well, that's because we're still new, and if you don't help people learn how to get good at it, then you're just not going to have those people future as other people, die out.